Hello and welcome to Papers Worth channel, where we turn powerful books into meaningful stories. Today we are diving into a book called Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. You know, some people walk among us like ghosts present, visible but utterly alone. We are sharing the story of one such woman, Eleanor Oliphant. She's awkward, painfully honest, deeply damaged, and somehow incredibly lovable. This is a story about what it means to survive, to live inside your own bubble for so long that you forget what it feels like to be seen. But it's also about hope, about change, and about how even the most damaged hearts can learn to heal. Eleanor Oliphant is 30. She works as a finance clerk in an office where no one really talks to her beyond what's necessary. Every day she wears the same clothes, eats the same lunch, drinks vodka every weekend until Monday rolls around. People think she's strange, cold, maybe even a little rude. But Eleanor, she thinks she's completely fine, only she is not. She has no friends, no family she sees. Her weekends are spent in total silence, and every Wednesday night she gets a phone call from her mommy, a chilling voice that cuts her down and reminds her she's worthless. Eleanor has lived like this for years, wrapped in routines and emotional armor, surviving but never really living. And then one day, Eleanor sees a local musician at a charity concert. He's charming, handsome, confident. In her mind, he becomes the man who will change everything. She convinces herself that she is in love, even though they have never spoken. And for the first time in years, she decides to change. She buys a new outfit, gets a bikini wax, starts learning how to talk to people. Why? To become someone worthy of this man. But here's the truth, while she's chasing this fantasy, she's also slowly beginning to wake up, to feel, to want things. And this marks the beginning of her transformation. Then comes Raymond, the office IT guy. He's everything Eleanor is not: messy, casual, warm. At first, she finds him irritating, but when the two of them help an elderly man who collapses in the street, a strange sort of friendship begins to grow. Raymond does not push, he does not judge, he just listens, invites her to lunch, walks her home, and with every small act of kindness, he chips away at the walls she's built around her heart. For the first time in her adult life, Eleanor is experiencing something she never imagined she could have: connection. But healing is not simple. It never is. As Eleanor's world begins to open up, the pain of her past rises to the surface. We discover the truth about her childhood: a house fire, a death, a deeply abusive mother, the weekly phone calls. They are not real, they are hallucinations, leftovers from years of trauma and isolation. Her mummy is long gone, but the damage still echoes through her mind. When Eleanor hits her lowest point, lonely, humiliated, hopeless, she attempts to take her own life. But Raymond steps in. He shows up, quite literally saves her, and with his help, Eleanor finally begins therapy. She starts to rebuild herself piece by piece. She learns that her past is not her fault, that she deserves kindness, that she's worthy of friendship, of joy, of life. By the end of the book, Eleanor is not a completely new person. She's still quirky, still awkward, still Eleanor. But now she smiles more. She makes small talk. She even has a cat. And most importantly, she no longer says she's completely fine when she's not. Because now she knows it's okay to not be okay. She knows what it means to have someone on your side. And she's no longer just surviving, she's finally living. Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine is not a loud story. It does not rush. It does not shout. It gently pulls you into the mind of someone who is invisible for too long. It's a love story not of romance, but of self acceptance and human kindness. It reminds us that one small act, one honest conversation can change the entire course of someone's life. So, the next time you see someone sitting alone, maybe ask how they are really doing. Because, as Eleanor shows us, we all need someone, and sometimes we just need to be seen. Thank you for listening to Paper's Worth. If this story touched your heart, share this episode with a friend. You never know who might need it. And remember, you're not alone. Not really, not anymore. Until next time, keep reading, keep feeling, and keep growing.